Radical.
So I saw Matrix Resurrections last night, and to be honest, really wasn't impressed. I might give a full review on that later. So, concerning the LA Lakers, things aren't going so well to say the least. They are 16-16, back to 500, and they got some injury problems. Anthony Davis is going to be out for 4 to 6 weeks. I thought it was just 4 weeks, but apparently now it's 4 to 6 weeks. That could stretch out into 2 months, if the healing doesn't go well. And with Anthony Davis, problem with him is the injuries, like I said before. So I see a lot of the rumors popping up about the Lakers wanting a trade. Well, that's not rumor. That's actually just the reality of the situation. They actually called the 76ers, inferring about Ben Simmons, who Philadelphia wants to trade Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons does not want to be there. But they're holding on to Ben Simmons because they want maximum value. And supposedly there's a list of maybe 20 to 30 players that they want for Ben Simmons. There's a list, an actual list. And to say the least, Russell Westbrook is not on that list. The Lakers apparently, they discussed maybe what it would take, what they would need, and Russell Westbrook came up. Now, if you're Russell Westbrook, you can't be shocked and surprised at this, you know what I'm saying? Because the guy turns the ball over almost as much as he gets rebounds. And he's just a bad fit for that team, right? But how do you do it? How do you get there? I don't think you get there with Russell Westbrook. I think there's a way if the Lakers actually wanted Ben Simmons, but I'm not sure if they're going to do it. There's 2 people on their team I think the 76ers would take for Ben Simmons. That would be Anthony Davis and Mr. LeBron James. Now, you're saying to yourself, that's crazy, that's insanity. The Lakers would never trade away LeBron James. Well, I don't think LeBron James deserves the bulk of the blame for, unless you look at it out of the court, because he's still putting up his numbers, LeBron is, He's still terrible on defense, but he's still putting up his over 30-point numbers on some nights. But you can blame LeBron James for being le GM and choosing to trade away players actually to get Russell Westbrook. Yeah, you can blame him for that. But I don't think it's that crazy to actually consider trading away LeBron or even AD for Ben Simmons. And I'll tell you why. Now, on paper, you look at it. 3 All-Stars, Russell Westbrook, Anthony Davis, LeBron James. Seems like it'd be an amazing team. But those 3 players, for whatever reason, they don't fit together. And those 3 players have their individual problems. Now, Russell Westbrook, of course, has issues and everything. Yeah, he's got a lot of issues. I'm not going to go into all the issues Westbrook has again. But LeBron's biggest issue is not the fact that he's not a good basketball player. It's the fact that he's getting older. He's in year 19. So you're not building a future around LeBron James. And Anthony Davis, he should be supposedly in his prime, but he's not acting like it. He's not playing like it. And even if he was playing up to his prime, guess where he was during the playoffs last year? He was injured. I mean, I don't have a graph here, but I could bet if it was a pie chart, 20 to 25% of Anthony Davis's playtime would actually be just on the bench in street clothes. So, is it that insane to actually think that maybe it might be a fair trade to trade Anthony Davis or LeBron James for Ben Simmons? Now, Ben Simmons is kind of trash when it comes to the offense. The guy can't shoot. The guy has some issues. Maybe they could get worked out. But he's a good passer. And he's really great on defense. I mean, you add Ben Simmons to a team, they instantly maybe go up a couple spots in their defense. And he's young. He's not near his prime yet, so he might still get better. But when it comes to Anthony Davis, we've seen what Anthony Davis can do, and he, for some reason, is not back up to that level. LeBron James, we've already seen his best. So I don't know what you do if you're the Lakers. Maybe they don't want to hear it, maybe the fans don't want to hear it, but maybe it might be a perfect opportunity to just kind of blow it up and reform the team for the future. This team is constructed, and even if you add maybe one piece like Ben Simmons, but take away another piece, this team is not competing with the Suns. They are not competing with the Warriors. And the Warriors don't even have a Clay back. So maybe it might make the best sense, even though the fans don't want to hear it, is actually just to blow it up. Give it up. They're not going to be champs this year. But if they actually trade away all their assets right now and blow it up, maybe they might have a bright future.